Hey, Abby. I've got something to chat about regarding the upcoming wedding. Cool if I spill?
Sure thing, lay it on me.
Thanks. So here's the deal. I kinda need a favor. I don't want you to come to my wedding.
Huh? What's up with that? Why would you say that? It's my son Haru's big day. Of course I want to be there as a parent.
As a parent, huh?
What are you trying to say?
Well, because Dexter and I work at the same company, so a bunch of coworkers will be there. I just don't think I can introduce you to them.
Why not?
Because you and him aren't blood related. I can't just invite a total stranger to the wedding.
True, Dexter and I aren't blood related, but I've raised him since he was little. Blood doesn't matter. He's my child regardless.
You are awfully close to him, huh?
Of course I am. He's my son.
You are doing too much for a stepmother. Maybe you're sexually attracted to him.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? That is nonsense, and of course it's not true.
People like you should stay away from our new house. This is our family. We don't want your dirty presence around us.
That is terrible. I thought I could have a good relationship with you. You're a horrible person.
And who wants to be with you, or even around you? I'd hate for my coworkers to see you. So again, please don't bother coming to my wedding. You are not invited.
I was looking forward to the wedding. I had already bought so many things for the occasion. Your attitude is so disappointing.
I'll send you a picture of the wedding. I'm sure you'll be content with that. Bye!
Mother, my wedding is coming soon. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm kind of wondering if it's okay for me to get married, you know?
Why would you think that?
Well, I'm still kind of stuck. My career has not taken off yet.
No, that's not true. You're doing great.
Really? I am glad you said that. I feel more confident about my situation.
Just stand tall. That's all you need to do.
Seriously, thanks, Mom.
No problem, sweetie.
I just wanted to express my gratitude to you properly before the wedding.
Gratitude?
Yeah, for taking me in and raising me.
Oh, it's not something that I want to be thanked for. I needed you just as much as you needed me.
My dad was a real jerk. He'd drink and get violent. I too, so many beatings for no reason. I lost count.
I was such an idiot for marrying someone like that unknowingly.
After you divorced him, he should have got legal custody over me. But you fought for me. You fought the system to keep me safely from him. And you won. And it's because of you that my life has been filled with so much joy and happiness. That's why I'm showing you so much gratitude. I am so thankful to you and for you.
I am so happy to hear that, son. You have done great by yourself. I am so proud of you.
I really appreciate it. That's why I can't keep relying on you forever. I want to show you that I've grown up by marrying and starting my own life.
So that's what you've been thinking.
Exactly. So the wedding has to be amazing.
I see. Actually, I've been debating whether to attend your wedding.
Huh? Why? What happened?
I'll tell you more about that later.
Abby, can you finally just do as I say? Please say you won't attend the wedding.
My son really wants me there, you know. Are you just gonna ignore his feelings?
Then just say you caught a cold on the day. It's not that hard. Can you at least give me this?
Why do I have to lie like that?
Because parents do anything for their kids, right? Oh wait, you're not his real parent, so you wouldn't get that.
That's not true at all. I care about my son more than anyone. You're being weird. Why are you so bent on excluding me? What's your true angle?
If I'm honest, will you skip the wedding?
Depends on the reason.
Look, I don't want to deal with caregiving for you in the future, okay? I don't want to be second to you. I want us to start our own life. And I want all of my husband's attention. Got it?
That's your reason? I never even thought about relying on you two in the first place.
All of his attention and funds should be directed towards me, his wife.
What are you saying?
Yeah, Dexter's a high flyer at work. He's bound to climb the ladder and make loads of cash. So I want to make sure all that dough is mine. That's why I thought I'd better cut you out. Clear enough for you?
Jeez, so you're marrying my son just for the money?
Duh, he's only good for making money anyway.
You are saying awful things about my son.
Enough already. Just do as I say and skip the wedding. Got it?
Got it. I won't go for sure.
Finally. Thanks. Now you'll be hated by your son and we'll be free from you. Serves you right.
Do you really think it'll turn out like that?
Of course it will, because I said so.
Okay, whatever you say.
Well then, I'm off to the wedding now. I haven't forgotten about your photos either. It's the least that I can give you.
Why are you messaging me? You don't have to keep telling me every little thing.
I just wanted you to kind of get a feel for the wedding, you know?
Well, that's none of my business. I don't want to feel any of that.
Oh, really? But I'm grateful to you, because with you not showing up, we can have a really fancy wedding, you know? Seriously, thanks for skipping.
No need for thanks. I'm just relieved I don't have to see you either.
Same here. First time we've seen eye to eye, huh? I bet he's happy you're not showing up too.
No, not really. You don't really know him, do you?
Well then, let's agree to not contact each other from now on.
Works for me.
All right, promise you'll stick to that, okay? Hey, what's going on here?
Oh, we promised we wouldn't talk anymore, right?
This is not the time for that. What's going on? I was told today's wedding got canceled.
Oh, about that. You weren't supposed to hear about it.
What? Explain yourself.
I told my son I wouldn't be at the wedding. Then he got all surprised and asked why. So I just spilled everything you told me honestly.
Huh?
He got mad by what I told him, so it seems like he decided to call off the wedding.
Huh? What are you doing? He really canceled the wedding without even letting me know?
It's because of you that it got called off. I didn't need to consult you.
Hey, you're laughing, but this is a big deal, you know.
Why?
You said we were inviting a bunch of people from work to the wedding, right? If we cancel it out of the blue, won't it be a hassle for the guests who were supposed to come? Didn't you think about that?
It's all good. We already let the other guests know in advance that the wedding's off, so nobody's preparing to come to today's ceremony, so don't worry.
So, I'm the only one who wasn't informed about this?
Yep, now you see just how mad my son is at you.
So, this was your intention. You tore apart my relationship with him.
Exactly. Do you really think I'd let my son marry someone who's just after his money?
Well, too bad. Your plan failed.
Do you have any way to turn this situation around?
Of course. I'll talk to him directly and clear things up. I'll tell him everything you said was a lie.
A lie? I didn't lie. I just relayed everything you vented to me. And then it was on him to decide to call off the wedding. By the way, I never shared any of my opinions, so it's all his call.
If you don't clear up his misunderstanding, all his anger is going to be aimed at you, you know.
That's an interesting view, but I don't feel bad for you.
How long are you going to keep up this cool act? Just so you know, he really loves me. If I cry, he'll believe me right away. He's always been like that. It's been convenient dealing with someone like him. You'll be left all alone, abandoned by him, living a lonely life from now on. Too bad for you and your plan.
I don't see it going that smoothly, though.
Then sit back and wait quietly. Your relationship with him ends today, too. Dexter, listen to me.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Your mom's been feeding you all sorts of stuff, huh?
You've been saying awful things about my mom, haven't you? Why did you try to exclude her from the wedding? I won't forgive you for that, ever.
Hey, listen up. You're being played by her. I never tried to kick her out of the wedding.
What do you mean? My mother is no liar.
Well, she's feeding you lies now. She's trying to mess things up between us.
My mother would never do something like that. She wants my happiness more than anything.
It was all a lie, seriously. Even I couldn't believe it, but she seemed so pleased telling me. She planned to cut me out and hog all your earnings for herself. She was after your money, I'm telling you.
My mom after my money?
Yeah, it's confusing even for me hearing this out of the blue, but it's true.
I get it now. You're just spewing nonsense.
Huh? Why am I?
Listen, my mom would do anything for my sake. Let me tell you about the woman that you are bashing. So, I was originally my dad's kid from another marriage, but my dad was a total jerk. My mom had enough of him and divorced him. Normally, my dad would have gotten custody of me, but my mom fought with a lawyer to keep me away from him. She even adopted me to get custody. Everything I have now is thanks to my mom. And you bash her?
I had no idea you went through all that.
My mom has always done everything for my happiness. And you think she cares about my money? Don't insult her.
No, wait, there's a reason for this.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. The wedding is off. And don't contact me again.
Wait, please, listen to me. What are you gonna do about this? I can't reach him now.
Oh, don't get mad at me. It's your own fault.
Don't joke around. If you hadn't meddled, we'd be having a beautiful wedding. And now everyone at work knows. How am I supposed to show my face there tomorrow?
Oh, that's not my problem. Stop blaming others for everything. This is your fault. Marrying you wouldn't make my son happy. Any parent would stop a wedding like that. I'm his parent, after all.
It's a big deal. I can't reach him at all.
I wonder why.
Even though we live in the same apartment building, I can't reach him at all. I can definitely change his mind if I could just see him face to face. I'm not giving up. I'll do whatever it takes.
Good luck with that.
What do you mean by that?
He's already moved out and come back to my place.
What? Moved out? Our apartment is gone? I just left the house a bit ago.
Looks like he moved all his stuff out while you were gone.
No one told me. What about my stuff?
He said he sent it to a nearby storage unit. You can pick it up from there.
Wait, so I really can't go back to the apartment?
Looks like it. And he said he's calling off the engagement, too.
Wait, I can't process this.
You'll understand later. For now, you should get your stuff. He wants to talk with a lawyer about everything else.
So he doesn't even want to talk to me anymore?
Seems that way.
Fine, if that's how it's gonna be. I've got my own plans.
What are you planning? Maybe you should just calm down.
No way. I can't just let this go after how he's treated me.
But what exactly are you gonna do?
We work at the same place. I'm gonna spread rumors about him and ruin his reputation.
That's your revenge plan?
Yeah. I'll push him to the point where he wants to quit. He'll regret making me look bad.
Yeah, too bad. But after hearing all that, I can't just stay quiet.
Stay quiet? What can an old lady like you do? You only watch your son get ruined.
Maybe if I were just an old lady.
What do you mean by that?
Do you really not know who I am?
What are you talking about?
It's not surprising you don't know. I keep a low profile.
Get to the point already.
I'm the chairperson of your company.
What? You're kidding, right?
I started this company in my 20s and grew it with the help of my employees. I've stepped back now and left everything to the CEO. If you don't believe me, check your company website.
Oh my God, your name is really there.
Do you believe me now?
So he's the son of the chairman?
Yep. He didn't want anyone to think he got his job through connections, so he kept it quiet.
I can't believe this.
I usually don't interfere with the company, but I can't let someone ruin the atmosphere.
Wait, please, it was all a lie.
No way, you called my son a gold mine. You totally do what you said. You have no backbone, no morals, and no common sense.
So, what happens now?
Well, I'm firing you. I can't keep you with the company anymore, for many reasons, obviously.
Please don't do this. My wedding's off, and now I'll be jobless? What am I supposed to do? Don't you have any mercy?
Honestly, I don't care what happens to you.
Then, that's it then, huh?
Mm-hmm. And please don't contact us anymore.
The move is done. Man, am I beat.
Great. I've also ordered management to fire Krista.
Thanks for everything. Sorry for all the trouble.
You don't need to apologize. It's my job as a parent to protect you.
Thanks.
Everyone at the company speaks highly of your work. Losing you would be a big loss for them, so don't worry.
I feel like I'm always causing you trouble.
A mother will do anything for her child's happiness. Just try to be better at judging people. It'll ease my worries.
I will. I'll be someone you can be proud of.
The girl who got fired started using a dating app to find a rich husband, but no rich guys were interested in her. She kept trying, but eventually ran out of money. She tried to go back to her parents, but they knew why the engagement was called off and they were done with her. They refused to let her come home, so she lost her place to stay. She ended up moving to a cheap apartment and started working multiple part-time jobs to get by. She's still living there, struggling to make ends meet. She never recovered, and she was never the same.
You know, Amy, this world is way too small, don't you think? The woman who hit me with a bat almost 6 years ago is the sister of the man that I'm marrying. That can't be just a weird coincidence, can it? I plan on getting revenge for what happened to me back then at the wedding ceremony today. You better be prepared for that.
I understand how you must feel right now, Ruby. It's really bad to just hit someone all of a sudden. It's not a nice thing to happen to someone, especially being hit with a physical object. But I'm sorry I have to ask this when I'm sure you're very wound up about this. Why on earth are you bringing up something that happened 6 years ago today?
What do you seriously think you're playing at, Amy? How dare you try and act all innocent? It's not going to work and you know it. How dare you ask that sort of question? I won't let you turn around and say to me that things happened 6 years ago should be forgotten. How dare you try and deny past events that have occurred to me?
Okay, first of all, I'm not denying anything that ever happened to you. I'm just wondering why you're bringing this up today. You got hit with a bat. Were you okay?
There's no way what happened was okay, Amy. Are you really that stupid? But if it wasn't for me, it would have been completely over. Luckily, I had trained my body to the point that it's harder than a baseball bat. I can take a hit.
Okay, so that means that your body's in really good shape? Am I correct in saying that? Isn't that a good thing so you don't get injured as much when it happened?
Are you kidding me right now, Amy? Yes, I was completely unharmed, but it doesn't mean I don't remember what happened to me. I never plan on forgiving you for what you did to me. At this ceremony today, I'm going to make such a mess of things that you're going to regret coming in the first place. You better be prepared, Amy.
Okay, Ruby, can you please just hold on a minute? There's no need to make such hasty decisions like this. Why are you doing this to me on this special day? I don't understand, Ruby. I thought that we were getting along really well, and then all of a sudden you bring up this information to me. Why are you wanting to hit me in the face with a bat for? It makes no sense.
Haven't you been listening to a word I've been telling you? I've got something that I want to know, and I want to know now. Why did you hit me with a bat back then, huh? Actually, you know about that. I've got a few predictions as to why you went so far as to hit me with a bat. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Huh? Why must you waste your own thoughts on this, Ruby? That's such a long time when you could have been thinking about other things. But, what predictions have you made?
Well, I wanted to ask you this question for a while now, since I believe it to be true. Are you part of the Devil Emperor's game to, take me down or something?
Huh? What the heck are you talking about, Ruby? What is this Devil's Emperor? You're really not making any sense to me at all. Why are you doing this right now?
You know, I really think you are. all would be revealed, Amy. Why are you sneaking around trying to do this at my wedding anyways? I know it's just a cover for something. I think it is, and everyone will find out soon enough who you truly are. All of the people involved are such idiots after all. You really didn't think I'd find out, Amy?
Okay, this isn't making any sense to me, so you need to hold on a second, all right, Ruby? What the heck is this conversation about? Even if my mouth was torn, I wouldn't call myself Devil Emperor. Why on earth are we still talking about this? It's absolutely absurd. Would you just end this nonsense about naming me in some game, please?
You're the one who's not making any sense and lying about who you are to the people around you, Amy. I'm going to crush you eventually. I know that you still hate me and you're still reminiscing about how you attacked me all those years ago. I don't get why you would try to do such a thing to me. You're so small and you're not even that strong, so you thought it would be easier to have others do the dirty work for you. You're probably a spy for them or something.
No, I'm nothing like that, Ruby. You're not making any sense to me whatsoever. I'm your husband's sister, and that's it. Plain and simple, and you need to calm down.
Now isn't the time to be fooling around like that. I know what you are, and I'm going to get to the bottom of all of this. I'll interrogate you in front of everyone later, so you better watch it.
Are you kidding me right now, Ruby? Do you really think that this is a good idea to do this at your own wedding? Don't you see how this is going to affect everybody?
I don't care what you say to me now. I've already made my decision, and this is what I plan to do today. I'm the main character today, so everyone will believe what I say today.
Okay, well, I really don't like where this is going, Ruby. You're making a huge mistake, and it's going to end badly for you. Why don't we just forget about this, okay? At least just for today? This is your only opportunity to celebrate your special moment with the groom. So please, let's just hold a proper wedding ceremony. You really need to calm down when it comes to accusing me of things. You really need to stop being delusional and just have a nice day today without any hassles.
Don't you dare tell me what I can and can't do. Don't give me such weird instructions. I'm never going to forgive you for what you've done to me, Amy. It looks like I'm going to have to hit you even harder than I was planning to, because you're not seeming to let this happen for me. Let me hit you.
What's your problem, Ruby? Don't you know that this is more or less the first time that we're meeting each other? Why would you plan something so extreme like this for?
Huh? What did you just say to me? Have you lost your mind or something, Amy? What do you mean this is the first time that we're meeting?
If anyone is losing their mind here, it's you, dear sister-in-law. It seems like you've been extremely delusional for a while now, and to be honest, it's kind of freaking me out. I've really never met you before, so I don't know why you're sending me these kinds of messages. The only relatives I've met from your family are your parents.
Stop denying the fact that we have met before, you absolute idiot. There's no point in saying no to me. I remember your face very clearly. There's no mistake in my memory at all, Amy. It was definitely that I saw you 6 years ago. It's such a huge coincidence that you're Anthony's little sister.
I've got seriously no idea what you're talking about, Ruby. Please, just let this go. I didn't do anything to you 6 years ago. You've completely misunderstood me. Okay, that's it. If you're not going to let this go, then I'll send you a photo of what I looked like 6 years ago. Maybe then you'll calm down about this.
Huh? Is this some sort of joke so that I pause on my plan or something? Who the heck is in this photo? It's a totally different person whom I'm talking to right now. Did you seriously just send me a photo of some other nerd so that you can make it look like it's you? That's so stupid. I'm never going to believe that.
I don't think so. You shouldn't be allowed to get away with this. I don't get all down in the dumps just because some scumbag like you has taken things too far and hit me. I'm a strong person, so don't even think about messing with me anymore. Oh, wow. Is that what you call a threat? You know what? I'm really looking forward to what you're going to do to me next, Ruby. You think...
Oh, yeah? Do you really think that I'm going to do something like that when he's obviously going to just go along with what you say? I'm not that dumb, Amy. Do you really think that you can escape from something like this when I'm going out with him? Your little scheme isn't going to work with me. As the legendary leader of the Devil Dragons, I've got a big heart, and I know when it's being played with. This picture doesn't get you off from what you did to me.
You're so tough, don't you? You know what you should do right now, Ruby? Why don't you come and see the projector in the reception hall? This is such an exciting moment, and you're missing.
Hey, Anthony, are you there? I need to ask you something, all right? I got sent this picture, and I wanted to ask who this is. Take a look and tell me right now, please.
Oh, whoa, I've not seen this photo in a long time. That's Amy from a long time ago. Oh, those were the good old days. But why do you have this photo, Ruby?
That's not important right now. I need to know another detail about this photo. Is it true that this photo was taken about 6 years ago or so?
There's no mistake to that. It was definitely around 6 years ago that this was taken. I'm her brother, and I know that's what she looked like, so it's definitely true. Anyway, are you going to answer the questions I just asked you before? Why do you have this photo, Ruby? Why are you asking me these questions exactly? Is there going to be a surprise announcement during the ceremony today or something? Is it something to do with this photo? You're not going to do something to embarrass my little sister, are ya? It might be funny, but there might be some trouble if you're going to announce this.
Okay, so you're definitely sure that this photo is from 6 years ago? You're 100% sure on that? There's no way this is like photoshopped or anything?
What's with the interrogation right now, Ruby? Why does when the photo was taken matter so much to you right now? I just said this is definitely Amy from 6 years ago. I guess the questions make sense, sort of. You were a total delinquent when you were Amy's age, right? Amy's like the polar opposite of you back then. She had such a quiet personality, and it felt like she lived in a totally different world compared to the rest of us. So what exactly is going on here, Ruby? Are you gonna tell me?
No. I don't think there's any need in going into this any further. Just don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to know some details, that's all.
Okay, but why? I don't get why you've even got this photo. Please just tell me what's going on, Ruby. I mean, back then it's obvious that Amy lost all her dignity, right? But now that a bit of time has passed, she looks so much different now. I'm pretty sure I had some influence in her changing, so I think that makes me amazing, huh? Back then, Amy was often treated poorly by other people, and she went through a lot. It was all because of her dark personality and appearance, though.
Okay, I get it, Anthony. I don't really want to hear old stories about either of your past right now. Shouldn't you be concentrating more on the wedding right now?
Okay, geez, did I hit a nerve or something? You were the one asking all the questions, so I was just wanting to give you more detail about my sister as a person. Is everything all right, Ruby? What's the problem? Why are you acting so cold towards me all of a sudden? You're not normally like this with me.
You know, I really don't get you as a person, Amy. It's all your fault that you're so confusingly cool with everything. You made me do this, so I'm putting the blame on you. Don't even think about telling anyone what happened today, or you'll face my wrath, alright? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I just can't back down from something, especially after being hit by you, Ruby. I have to get back at you for what you've done to me, and I feel like this is only fair. Especially since my own sister-in-law was a former delinquent, right? You were part of a gang, and you thought going straight would change you? Well, it doesn't.
Well, that's not good enough. You're not to say one single word to anyone about what happened here today. Otherwise, I'm going to make your life even more miserable. You're not allowed to say anything to any of the guests that are coming to the ceremony today. Is that understood? If you say something, I'll hit you again.
Oh, really now? You think beating me up again is going to solve all of your problems in front of all of these people, Ruby? I know that's not going to happen.
This is such a weird situation to try and understand. Why are you being so cool and calm about this for? Why are you trying to confuse me even more? Why should I be the one who has to apologize when you've caused so many problems for me in the past, Amy? I don't get your request at all.
In such a short period of time, you'll never be able to gain the trust of anyone back. If you're ready for that, then please, go ahead and hit me. You didn't just give me some sort of slap, Ruby. You literally punched me in the face as hard as you could, and I didn't appreciate that one bit. You messed with the wrong person. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. You've literally lost your mind, Ruby. How about we just leave those illusions on the side for a bit?
How dare you say those things to me? It's because we love each other, you stupid idiot. But I guess I'll forgive you for calling me a dangerous woman. But if you tell anyone about me punching you today and about what I've said to you, I'll hit you again. And I'm not afraid to hit harder, all right? It's time for you to shut up now.
Have you even apologized to me yet? Is that so? You want to hurt me that badly, do you? Well, if that's what you want to do, then you should do as you please, Ruby. Go ahead. It will make my day. After the incident at Ruby and Anthony's wedding, he messaged her and saw her for what she really was and broke up with her. He couldn't stand how violent she was towards his sister, Amy. After paying for the wedding expenses and alimony all at once, she was left penniless and was up to her ears in debt.
Yes. I think I might have heard something like that. I heard it coming from somewhere that was close to where I had hit you.
Ruby had been cut off from her family and had no home to go back to. This left with her wandering the streets of town trying to find a rundown building to live in day after day. She still continued to look for Anthony and Amy as she wanted to talk with them both.
Why the heck were they even there? How was it that funny? Where's that stupid woman with bad taste now then? You need to tell me right now.
Both. It's not known if this gang she made up actually existed, but what a miserable way for the devil president to end up.
I don't care what you think about what I say about your stupid little friends. You know I'm going to eventually find out who this woman is, Amy. So you're going to tell me her name?
What a pitiful sight. First of all, to change her life, she needs to correct her annoying personality and work hard to be a better person.
You know that if I go and ask Anthony about who this mysterious woman is, he'll know right away when I mention a childhood friend of yours, Amy. So it's better for you to just say what I need to know about her quietly so I can take care of it. After all, you're all mutual childhood friends, right?
No violent person should get away with anything in society. Amy and Anthony maintain a healthy brother and sister relationship. Amy continues to be a strong person, keeping in mind what her brother taught her. But it seems her brother seems to have forgotten the impact he had on her in high school life. Thank you for watching.
Okay, two can play at that game. So what do you both plan on doing with this so-called video that was recording me hitting you, Amy?
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. But by the way, if this video were somehow leaked to someone or on some platform, what kind of trouble do you think you'll be in, Ruby?
I've had a lot of rehabilitation, Amy. No one but Anthony knows that I was a former delinquent. His parents are all very serious people, and so I don't want them finding out. They would jump to so many conclusions about me being dangerous and all that crap when I'm not. They don't need to know what I was like in the past.
But you are dangerous, though, because you literally hit me at your wedding. Suddenly punching someone doesn't mean you're rehabilitated at all, Ruby. Besides, the groom's parents will hate you because of what you've done, so I don't think it's a big deal at all if they find out about you. Don't you agree?
Okay, you don't understand what I'm trying to get at here, okay? The pain of having to let you go of your past and live is really difficult to do. It's been hard for me.
Well, your past still seems to be haunting you since you can't get rid of your violent tendencies. As a sister-in-law, you say really nasty things sometimes, Ruby. Is this truly how a former gang member should act towards their soon-to-be family members? I don't think so. You shouldn't be allowed to get away with this.
You need to stop this blackmailing business right now before I find you and take you out, even though you've been beaten up before. You're still quite strong, aren't you? Well, you act strong, but who knows if it's some kind of trick or not. It's okay to hit you a little harder next time, right?
I don't get all down in the dumps just because some scumbag like you has taken things too far and hit me. I'm a strong person, so don't even think about messing with me anymore.
I see what you're trying to do now. Trying to act like the bigger person, huh? What a joke. So why don't you just release the video for everyone to see then? You know, I'm going to put you through something that no matter how strong you are, Amy, you won't be able to endure it. You'll crumble and turn into nothing.
Oh, wow. Is that what you call a threat? You know what? I'm really looking forward to what you're going to do to me next, Ruby. You think you're so tough, don't you? You know what you should do right now, Ruby? Why don't you come and see the projector in the reception hall? This is such an exciting moment, and you're missing it.
Huh? Why should I come over there for? What are you doing right now? Are you seriously telling me what to do on my own wedding day? Wow, would you look at that? You finally made an enemy out of me, Amy. Not only did you keep the matter a secret, you even released the video in front of a large group of people. I will give it to you, Amy. You've got a lot of courage doing something like that to me. Yeah, I really should have known that you were planning to do something while you messaged me. Well,
I just can't back down from something, especially after being hit by you, Ruby. I have to get back at you for what you've done to me, and I feel like this is only fair. Especially since my own sister-in-law was a former delinquent, right? You were part of a gang, and you thought going straight would change you? Well, it doesn't.
I'm never going to forgive you for doing this to me. My wedding has become this whole huge mess because of you. You ruined everything when I just wanted to teach you a lesson. You need to cut this out right now. Your antics are going to get you into more trouble. I'm going to come over and punch your lights out right now.
Oh, really now? You think beating me up again is going to solve all of your problems in front of all of these people, Ruby? I know that's not going to happen. If you hit someone twice in such a short period of time, you'll never be able to gain the trust of anyone back. If you're ready for that, then please, go ahead and hit me.
What the heck has gotten into you, you foul woman? What is this madness? Why are you acting like this? What did I seriously ever do to you apart from hit you?
You didn't just give me some sort of slap, Ruby. You literally punched me in the face as hard as you could, and I didn't appreciate that one bit. You messed with the wrong person.
Oh, this is seriously foul. How could you do something like this to me for? On the day of my wedding, for goodness sake? You set me up, didn't you? Why is this happening to me? Is this all because I threatened to target you with the Devil's Emperor or something? I gave you hardly a tap in the face.
Yeah. You keep telling yourself that. You've literally lost your mind, Ruby. How about we just leave those delusions on the side for a bit? Have you even apologized to me yet?
Who's going to apologize? Because it's certainly not going to be me, that's for sure. You're definitely going down. I'll punch you so hard, your head will spin.
Is that so? You want to hurt me that badly, do you? Well, if that's what you want to do, then you should do as you please, Ruby. Go ahead. It will make my day.
Hey, Anthony, please answer me. This can't seriously be happening right now, can it? Why on earth has the wedding been canceled for?
Are you being for real right now, Ruby? It's only natural for me to do that after what I've just witnessed. If you saw a video like that on a big screen, you wouldn't want to get married either. It also hurt me to hear when people looked at me and murmured, "What did I ever see in you?" and "Why would you choose this kind of woman to marry, Anthony?"
Well, you shouldn't even care about what's been said around you, Anthony. Just ignore what they said. We love each other, so we should still get married.
I don't normally think of hitting the sister of the person that I love most in this world. Who does something like that, Ruby? Obviously you do, for starters. To be honest, I'm honestly in shock about this whole thing. You promised that you rehabilitated yourself, but I know you haven't, Ruby.
The only reason that I felt the urge to hit her is because she looked very similar to the woman who hit me with a bat over 6 years ago. I don't know what else to tell you, Anthony.
Are you kidding me? You still hold on to stuff that happened over 6 years ago? Are you insane, Ruby? Can't you just let things go since so much time has passed? The culprit in that incident was that woman, Kate, so it was all resolved, right? What are you even talking about right now, Ruby? You've lost it, seriously.
I've not lost anything. I'm telling you what I think I saw all those years ago. And you're wrong, Anthony. We can't say for sure that it was Kate.
What the heck are you talking about right now? But didn't you get some sort of revenge on Kate for what she apparently did to you?
Oh, would you please just shut up for a minute and actually listen to what I'm trying to tell you? I don't care about that anymore. Anyways, that woman hit me with a bat.
Okay, you need to look at Amy's photo from 6 years ago. Does it look like she would do something like that to you? She was such a dork back then. Both of you didn't even run within the same circle, so how could it be her? She can't even play baseball, let alone hit someone with a bat. If you actually calm down and think rationally about all of this, you'll realize that Amy isn't the culprit. She wouldn't even harm a fly, so stop this now, all right?
Would you shut up, Anthony? This isn't even my fault. She's blaming everything on me and twisting everything that happened. How was I to know she didn't hit me? This is why I'm not going to allow you to call off this marriage, okay? You can't do this. We love each other and we're getting married today, and that's my final word.
There's absolutely no way that I'm going to allow this wedding ceremony to go ahead. Not after knowing how you've treated my sister these past couple of days. I'll never forgive you for beating up my little sister Amy like this, Ruby. I don't condone this behavior at all. You need to get out of my life immediately.
Huh? What did you just say to me? Did you just say no to my orders? Are you kidding me right now? You hardly ever say no to me. Why are you doing this to me?
Well, I've decided that I'll protect my sister no matter what happens in the future, especially from a horrible person like you. You're stuck in the past and I don't like it. That's why I can never forgive you for hunting down my sister and beating her up. At our own wedding of all places. I can't deal with your madness, Ruby. I'm so over how you treat me, my sister, and other people. We're not people you can just push and shove around so you can get whatever you want. This isn't a joke to me. My love for you wasn't a joke either, but I'd rather have my sister in one piece than you being in my life. I'm taking this very seriously, Ruby.
Anthony, stop messing about, all right? I know this isn't funny, I get that. Why on earth are you saying such things? You know I'm not really like this, right? Huh?
This isn't related to what kind of character you're playing, Ruby. It's to do with how you hurt people to make them feel small when you want to feel big and powerful. I've decided that if anyone hurts Amy, I'll never forgive them ever again for that, and they'll have no choice but to get out of my life before I make them.
What do you mean you'll never forgive me ever again? I hardly laid a finger on her. This isn't fair. You can't just deny me of your love. You can't just flick your love switch on and off. You can't just not get married to me when we've been together for a while now. It doesn't make sense to me.
And of course you just keep on talking to try and get yourself out of what you've done. I'm not surprised. I'm not taking in anything you say to me now. I want you to know something. Amy was severely bullied when she was a high school student. You need to know that because it proves she wouldn't hurt anyone.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? Everyone was bullied by their peers at some point in their lives, right? What's the big deal?
Because of being bullied, her originally shy personality became darker and darker. She was so depressed, so I decided to beat up all the people who were bullying her. Since I did that, Amy was reborn. She gained her confidence and was able to stand up for herself against anyone that tried to hurt her.
Wait just a minute. You were the one that hurt all those people in high school? Just because they were bullying Amy? That's crazy.
Wouldn't you want to defend your own sister if you could? I mean, I called them out one by one when they were bullying Amy, and I beat them to a pulp.
Wow, I can't believe that you do something like that, even if you didn't say anything. I never would have suspected you to be like that. You really beat those bullies up?
Yes, I did, all because I wanted to protect my sister. It was the right thing to do, but of course I was punished for it, even though the bullies weren't punished for what they said to my sister. I'm not going to allow her to be bullied by you anymore, Ruby. Your days of punching the people I love are over. We're not getting married today. Our relationship is over.
Wait, no! You can't leave me like this. It was just all a mistake. I just wasn't sure if it was her that hit me all those years ago or not. Please, believe me. Look, I love you so much, and I don't want to lose you. Please don't be like this. We can work this out. How about we just meet up over a coffee and talk this through, okay? Once we sit down and actually listen to each other, then maybe we can come to a solution, and we can move past this event. I still love you, Anthony.
Leave me alone. I don't want to be associated with any violent people. I want to just move on and forget that this ever happened. You're not to contact me anymore. I don't want anything to do with you. If you come to my house or anywhere near my sister again, I'll inform the police of what you did. You're no longer a part of my life.
Please, wait, Anthony. I'm nothing without you. Please don't block me. I need you so much. I'm begging you to forgive me. It was all a huge mistake. Just please reply to me. Anthony?
After the incident at Ruby and Anthony's wedding, he messaged her and saw her for what she really was and broke up with her. He couldn't stand how violent she was towards his sister Amy. After paying for the wedding expenses and alimony all at once, she was left penniless and was up to her ears in debt. Ruby had been cut off from her family and had no home to go back to. This left with her wandering the streets of town trying to find a rundown building to live in day after day. She still continued to look for Anthony and Amy as she wanted to talk with them both. It's not known if this gang she made up actually existed, but what a miserable way for the devil president to end up. What a pitiful sight. First of all, to change her life, she needs to correct her annoying personality and work hard to be a better person. No violent person should get away with anything in society. Amy and Anthony maintain a healthy brother and sister relationship. Amy continues to be a strong person, keeping in mind what her brother taught her, but it seems her brother seems to have forgotten the impact he had on her in high school life. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
A woman who can't have kids has no value to the human race. You have any idea how badly I've always wanted kids? It's been my dream since I was a young man. But you're so selfish and useless, you never gave me any. Before long, it'll be too late, because you're getting older and your looks are deprecating by the day. I don't even know why I'm with you anymore.
Oh my God, Lewis, this again, really? You saw the results of the test just like I did. It said there was nothing wrong. You still haven't been to get yourself tested, have you? How about we at least find out the truth first before you pile the insults on like this?
Don't give me that crap. There's no way there's anything wrong with my baby makers. My boys swim faster than Olympic athletes. I've been the image of health ever since the day I was born. As for you, you've got asthma, anemia, eczema. You're practically in a walking illness factory. Spartans would have let you out to the elements. It's obviously the only defective article here is you, Zoe, and I won't hear otherwise.
Lewis, this is hardly fair. I do my best to stay healthy, you know. I work out, I eat right, I supplement with vitamins and minerals. It's not like I'm not trying. Besides, the clinic literally told me I don't have any fertility problems. What would it take to satisfy you on this one? Surely you could have at least had a test done. If there's a problem, we can work through it together. I don't see why you have to be so stubborn.
You're gonna make me repeat myself, huh? I just told you, there's nothing wrong with me. Nothing. I'm vigorous, energetic, healthy, and full of life. I'm so healthy, even my trips to the club to get drunk with the boys every night have no impact on my health. If someone as healthy as me can't have kids, then the entire human race is doomed.
Right, I see. Anyway, Lewis, if you're so interested in having kids, how about you come home now? The doctor told me when the ideal time to make babies is based on my cycle. You've been away from the house lately to go out clubbing with the boys so much that we barely ever get time to have sex anymore. How do you expect to make any babies like this?
Jeez, you make it sound like a freaking business negotiation. How am I supposed to get in the mood if we have to plan things out? You'll be suggesting we write a schedule next week. If you want me to screw you, how about you try becoming a little more screwable? I stopped being attracted to you ages ago. You're way past your prime now. I mean, seriously, 30 years old? How am I supposed to be able to get it up for a 30-year-old? It's like doing it with my grandma.
Wow, are you for real? We all get older, Lewis. Did you think I was immortal when we started dating or something? I can't believe how much you've changed. You used to tell me how much you were looking forward to us growing old together.
Huh? When did I say that? Are you sure it's not your imagination playing tricks on you? People's feelings change. It's just the way of the world. If you really want me to like you, then how about you hurry up and get pregnant already? I want to move on to the next stage of my life, so quit being selfish and start popping out babies, you damn useless old wench. You're the one who can't get pregnant.
Ugh, Lewis, we don't know that until you get tested. What is it going to take for you to understand? Why are you being so mean to me? Can't you see that we have to get through this together?
Life ain't a Disney film, you naive moron. I'm bound to be angry if you keep refusing to deliver the goods like this. God, talking to you is such a drag. I feel like my life force being drained by the second. You've always come at me with the same crap to try and justify your infertility. It's so frustrating. If you were serious about providing me with children, you start fertility treatment ASAP. Do you have any idea how much it hurts when my coworkers show me pics of their cute kids at work? It cuts me deep inside. Quit screwing me around and fulfill your role as my wife before I lose my patience.
Talking to me like this isn't going to change a thing, Lewis. Why can't you see that? It's not like I enjoy this. I'm tired of it all myself. I want kids too, you know. I've always wanted for me and you to have kids. But how are we supposed to do that if we can't work together? We're just going to keep going around in circles at this rate.
God damn it! I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. How about you quit preaching at me already? If you want me to put a bun in your oven, how about you work on heating things up a little first? It's your job to attract me, and you're feeling hard. You can't claim you're trying your best when all you've done to try to get me in the mood is buy a new pair of panties.
That's not the only thing. I go to the gym to keep my body in shape too. I constantly work on myself and do my best to be attractive to you, Lewis. I don't know how you can be so unfair.
I'm sick of hearing your goddamn excuses. I'm going out clubbing with the boys again, so don't expect me home early. You may as well go to sleep now. If I see your face tonight, I'll be flaccid for months.
Wow, you really have zero interest in working with me on this one, don't you?
Quit talking already. I'm sick of hearing your bullshit. If you don't fulfill your womanly role and provide me with children, we're getting a divorce. I must be out of my mind to have to put up with your crap for this long. I want my time back.
Divorce? Oh my God, Lewis, don't talk about things like that so lightly.
You're the one who left me no choice. If you don't like hearing the cold hard truth, then how about you start doing your job as my wife? I'm not attracted to you anymore. What, would you rather I lied and said I was? If you're not going to change, then we're done. What's the point of us being together anymore? Why would you want to be with a guy who's not into you anyway? Yep, we're getting a divorce. Let me go so I can be free and find someone who deserves me.
Wow, I can't believe you're doing this. We shouldn't go rushing into such an important decision, Lewis. Emotions are high, and this isn't a good time. Let's talk this through properly when we've both calmed down.
You're the last person I expected to see at the wedding. What the hell is someone like you doing at a wedding of all places? Have you no shame?
Hi, Lewis. It's been a while. I never expected to run into you here. I was pretty surprised to see you at the wedding, too.
A barren wasteland of a woman like you has no place at a wedding. I see you let yourself go since I dumped you. Your belly's like a hot air balloon. Have you been binge eating to cope with the stress of losing me? I never thought I'd say this, but you actually look better when you were working hard to stay in shape by going to the gym every day.
What are you talking about? My belly's big because I'm pregnant.
What? What the hell are you talking about? Now I've heard it all. Doesn't telling such absurd, barefaced lies make you feel ashamed? Oh my God, you're so pathetic it hurts. You're infertile, so it's impossible for you to have kids. You'll never know what it feels like to be a mother for as long as you live.
I told you time and time again, didn't I? That there was nothing wrong with me, that the doctors told me I'm not infertile, which is why I was able to get pregnant with my new husband without any issues. My body is in full working order and the baby's developing healthily.
Huh? I get what this is. You're lying because you're ashamed to be fatter than the goddamn hippo, aren't you? Pathetic.
Whether you believe me or not is up to you, and quite frankly, I couldn't care less. I really am pregnant, and I'm happier than I've ever been.
No way! Is there actually a man on this planet desperate enough to go anywhere near you? He sure is a lucky guy. I mean, bagging himself a big bloated divorce lard ass for a barren wasteland for a womb like you? His friends must be so jealous.
Yes, we both consider ourselves very lucky to have met each other, actually. He's my old classmate from high school. We met at the class reunion. He confessed to me he'd always had feelings for me when we went out for drinks afterwards, and things just kind of developed from there. Me and you were already dating at the time, so all he could do was look on from the sidelines.
But when he heard we got divorced, he made no attempts to hide his feelings.
This is hilarious. Since when were you so popular with the boys?
I'd hardly go as far as saying I was popular. I am grateful, though. Anyway, how are things with you these days?
Me? I snagged myself a hot young broad and pumped her with my seed, put a bun in her oven, and now we have a son. Divorcing was the best decision I ever made. I only wish I did it sooner.
Wait, what? You have a son? But how? Louis, do you still not know? You're infertile. It wasn't me who couldn't have kids. It was you. I mean, I got remarried and now I'm pregnant, so you can hardly claim there's anything wrong with me anymore.
How many times do I have got to tell you? You were the problem, not me. You're probably just morbidly obese and too ashamed to admit it. How could I be infertile when me and Jenna had a kid with no problems? Give me a break, you delusional nutcase.
But did you really? I mean, I guess you never did end up getting tested. But other than you having some kind of issue, I can't think of any other explanation. How could I have gotten pregnant so easily with my new husband?
Quit making me repeat myself, idiot. I was not the infertile one.
Louis, do you think maybe there's a chance those kids aren't yours?
Don't be ridiculous. That boy's my pride and joy, so quit talking out of your ass.
I see. Fine, point taken. Anyway, it's not really any of my business, so whatever.
I know what this is. You're projecting. I'm pretty sure you're actually just a morbidly obese land whale, and are using it as a pregnancy simulation to give yourself an idea of what it feels like to be a mother to cover up the pain of being internally infertile.
I can assure you that's not the case.
Hey, Zoe. It was really nice to see you again the other day. It's the first time I've seen you since the pregnancy. You looked amazing. If you ever need help with anything, don't hesitate to reach out, okay? I mean, I don't know if I'll actually be able to do anything to you, but I'll sure do my best.
Hey, Hannah. It was great to see you the other day, too. You should be careful with making such generous offers, because I might just take you up on that. You're a veteran mom, after all. I bet you know a lot about raising kids. I'll probably message you so much you'll get bored of me.
It's fine, babe, really. Anyway, when I heard about that awful divorce you went through, I couldn't help but feel bad for you. You're one of the kindest, sweetest people I know, and you didn't deserve what that jerk put you through. I know it's too little too late, but I really am sorry for introducing you guys. I can't help but feel guilty over the whole thing.
Don't be silly, Hannah. Anyway, when was that? High school may as well be the Jurassic period, it feels so long ago. It's not like we didn't love each other once. There was actually a time when he was nice, you know? You had no way of knowing. You were like our Cupid. If anything, I feel bad. You went out of your way to introduce us, and look where it all went. Sorry, Hannah, I really appreciate the thought behind it, and don't hold the fact he turned out to be a dick against you for 1 second.
Oh, stop it, babe. You don't have to apologize. He's clearly the one in the wrong here. To think he bailed on you in such an awful way. He really is a special kind of lowlife. Hey, wait a sec. I just remembered something. Didn't he say he has a kid now? A 2-year-old boy? Isn't the timing on that a little, off?
Huh? Where did you hear that?
He told me himself. We know a bunch of the same people, too, so if you like, I can get extra confirmation. So do you think he might have been cheating on you when you got married?
If his kid is already 2 years old, then yeah, that's the only explanation. Wow. So he was at it that early on? Jeez, his scumbaggery never ceases to amaze me. Do you know who his lover is? What's she like?
Wait, you mean you don't know?
Well, it's not like we've been in touch. We stopped talking the moment everything with the divorce was finalized. It's not like I particularly cared to message him anymore either. But now I know he was cheating on me when we got married. I'm kind of curious.
Right. Oh, it's totally normal to be curious. So get this. Apparently, she's a young girl, and they have an age gap so big it'll make your jaw hit the floor. Word is they got married as soon as she left high school. And wait, there's more. She decided against looking for work in favor of being a full-time stay-at-home housewife for him.
Huh?
You mean he married a girl half his age, fresh out of high school? Well, talk about a plot twist. This is like something out of a movie. How did they even meet to begin with? How does a grown man go about meeting high school girls? That was the only part I couldn't get him to tell me about. He made a big show and dance about the fact he had a young new girlfriend. He literally wouldn't shut up about her. It was kind of annoying. I only wanted a few sentences, but I got an essay. Until I asked him where they met, that is. Then he did nothing but act shifty and evasive. I kind of got the impression he didn't want to tell me. That's suspicious. There must be something fishy going on. So they met in a way that he can't tell people about? I mentioned Lewis and I know a lot of the same people, right? Well, there are some in our friendship group who think they met through a sugar daddy app. You know, the kind where young girls meet older guys and get money in exchange for favors. Anyway, it turned into more than they bargained for when she got pregnant, and I guess they felt pressured into tying the knot. This is just speculation, of course, but it kind of makes sense. Yeah, you're right. If he refuses to talk about how they met, it's only natural to think so. To be honest, I'm not that surprised. Ever since we got married, he never shut up about how much he loves younger girls. They're in the prime of their life. They're so beautiful and fertile. Ugh, I swear it drove me crazy. He made me feel like I was going to crack up sometimes. I can tell you, that guy had a knack for pushing my buttons in all the wrong ways. Jesus, Zoe, that's disgusting. You did well to put up with him for as long as you did. It looks like I was right to go snooping around. Back in the day, I used to think he was just a bit of a loudmouth who got carried away easily. Sometimes annoying, but harmless. How wrong I was. It turns out he's nothing but a creepy old man now. Anyway, one thing's for sure. I'll never forgive him for what he did to you. He hurt you, and I'll be darned if I just stand by and act like it's all water under the bridge. No, not happening. Do you mind if I do a little more digging? I'll be casual about it so he doesn't figure out what I'm doing. We don't want him catching wind of my detective work, right? Wow, Hannah, would you really do that for me? Of course I would, sweetie. Me and you go way back. You're one of my best friends. Leave this one to me. If I do end up finding out anything else, will you forgive me for the sin of introducing you to the jerk in the first place? There's nothing to forgive you for in the first place, silly. I'm not mad at all, I swear. But I would be super grateful if you could find anything out. I'm counting on you, girl. Forgive me for being so sudden, but you need to know you're going to be paying me compensation very soon. It turns out your betrayal started a lot earlier than I thought it did. Mark my words, you'll be paying me every cent of what's written on the bill that should be arriving at your house any day now. Prepare yourself for the storm that's about to come.
Huh? What the heck are you talking about, woman? Compensation? Pfft. Why would I pay you compensation?
Drop the act. Playing dumb isn't going to get you out of this one. My contacts have been doing some digging. Guess what I found out? I found out that you and your lover were having it away behind my back before we got married. That's why you're going to pay me compensation, and you're going to do it quietly and obediently without complaining. You see, Lewis, there's a thing called justice, and it's knocking on your door right about now.
What the hell are you talking about? Seriously. That's the biggest steaming pile of bullcrap I ever heard. Me and my wife met and got married after me and you divorced. You were the old news by the time I was clapping them cheeks, which means it was all above board.
I said drop the act, idiot. I've already seen your wife's social media posts from back when you were lovers sneaking around behind my back. Trips to hot springs resorts, dates at fancy restaurants, stays out at theme parks, nights at hotels. I've seen everything, and you can't lie your way out of this one. For some reason, she made all of the posts public recently. Looks like you guys let your guard down after you got married. Little did you know, I had someone prying through those posts with a fine-tooth comb.
What in the Lord's name? How the heck would you even know my wife's social media page in the first place? Who's been spying on me?
Please, it was hardly difficult. You do realize we live in the internet age now, right? If you want to find something that exists online, there are any number of ways to find it. Everything's connected now, and once something gets posted, it's there forever. I'll admit I was surprised when I found out I had no idea you were seeing each other that early on.
But now that I think about it, little things that didn't sit right with me at the time suddenly begin to make sense. You started going out drinking with your coworkers more and going on more business trips. It was all to see your lover, wasn't it?
God, you're so annoying. So what if it was? What did you expect me to do? I wasn't attracted to you anymore. Of course my heart was gonna wander with a worn-out cave troll of a wife like you. Sure, maybe I didn't act like a saint, but you're at fault too for being so unattractive.
That's the most absurdly selfish thing I've ever heard. Do you seriously think that counts as a justification? If you weren't attracted to me, you should have looked for someone else after we divorced. You knew that though, didn't you? You knew what you were doing was wrong and you didn't care. I know why you really did it. You only felt safe enough to divorce me once you knew for sure you had someone to replace me with. You weren't brave or courageous enough to face life on your own, so you lied to keep me sweet until you finally felt safe enough to end the marriage. I knew you were pathetic, but writing it all up like this, I feel like you're hitting levels of loserdom that shouldn't be possible. How have the last 2 years together been, Lewis? Are you guys having fun?
God damn it. Why do you even care about any of this crap anymore? It's all bygones and you should be over it by now. Quit obsessing over the past and move on. You sad, tragic woman. Aren't you happily married yourself now? Shouldn't you be spending time with your husband instead of freaking bothering me?
Yes, we're very happy together, actually. But raising a child costs money, which is why I'll be taking everything I can from you in compensation.
But over that? Why? Surely it's time to move on by now. Quit begging for money. Do you know pride? I know times can get tough, but there has to be a better way to handle things than acting like this.
How is any of this bygones? It hasn't even been 3 years yet. Which means I'm still well within my rights to demand compensation. Besides, isn't you accusing me of begging a little rich? What about your wife?
What are you talking about?
Your oldest kid's gonna be 3 years old soon, right? Which means you got your lover pregnant back when we got married. If you're raising it now, you must think it's yours. What more proof could I need that you cheated on me? This is going to be such an open and shut case, the judge will probably get bored and start doodling on his notepad.
Well,
So you cheated on me and got your lover pregnant by mistake and broke things off with me in a panic when you found out. Either that or you broke up with me because you were genuinely pleased and wanted to make a serious go of it with her and your kid. Who knows, maybe it was both. That part isn't important anymore. What matters is that you cheated on me, I can prove it, and that you're going to pay. If only you weren't so stubborn and prideful. If you had a shred of decency in you, you'd have admitted what you did and broke things off honestly. Unfortunately, your ego is far too large for you to admit fault, which means you had to try and pin it on me.
no, it wasn't like that.
That's why you tried to make it out that I was infertile, isn't it? Because if I was infertile, you could blame the divorce on me and get out of it without anybody finding out what a scumbag you are. And it worked, for a little while. We stopped messaging, you married your lover, and you probably had a grand old time of it together, your scheme a resounding success. I bet you really enjoyed your new life with your young new wife, huh?
God, would you just shut up or get to the point already? So what if I did? None of this has jack shit to do with you. I thought you were happy with your new husband. Shouldn't that be enough for you? Why do you insist on doing this?
No, it's not enough. Do you have any idea how much emotional pain and suffering you put me through? I mean, seriously, it's like you took a wrecking ball to my heart and then just casually strolled away like nothing happened. You knew damn well there was nothing wrong with me and I was perfectly capable of having children, but you gaslit and abused me into believing otherwise. Then you disappeared, leaving me all alone with my sense of trust, security, and my belief in the goodness of people shattered. I spent countless nights lying awake, replaying every moment, every word, trying to make sense of it all. I lost the man I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with in a heartbeat, left totally on my own. And yes, you were right. I wasn't as young as I used to be. I was 30 when you did what you did after spending my youth with you. Do you have any idea how much stress you put me through? How traumatized I was? I could barely eat or sleep, and I lost 20 kilograms.
Jeez, are you done yet? I got better things to do than listen to your overblown sob story, woman. How about you get to the point already? Either say something worth listening to or leave me alone.
I already made my point, Lewis. You owe me compensation, and I won't rest until I get it. I'll leave you alone as soon as I get my money. That's all I have to say.
Oh my god, is this for real? Won't you cut me some slack here? Why do you have to punish me like this?
Wow, this is hilarious. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a guess as to why you seem so dejected all of a sudden.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I'm simply taking a great deal of pleasure in seeing my lying, cheating scumbag of an ex-husband writhe around in a desperate panic to save his skin.
Wow, what is wrong with you? You enjoy seeing me panic? You're sick in the head. I'll pay you your damn money when I can afford it. Things aren't looking so great right now. How am I supposed to afford child support when things are already bad as it is? Look, my wife's spending has been getting out of control lately. Would you just cut me some slack?
And that's your problem, not mine. If you think I'm about to start making compromises to make you happy, you're delusional. You seem so depressed, Lewis. This is so funny. Oh, guess what? There's just one more little teeny tiny thing I wanted to mention. Did you know that the kid you just spent the last 3 years raising isn't yours?
Huh? How the hell do you...
I knew it. You don't even seem surprised. You knew, didn't you? Oh my God, this just keeps getting better and better. I suggested the possibility before, right? That the kid wasn't yours. I thought it was weird then. Let's face it, I clearly wasn't infertile, was I? Which meant the only reason we were unable to conceive had to be you. You were firing blanks the whole time, but your overinflated ego prevented you from going to the clinic to actually find out.
Stop rubbing salt in the wound. You have any idea how terrified I was when I found out you were pregnant? I knew I had no choice when I heard the news. I had to go to the clinic and find out the truth. That's when I found out the kid wasn't mine.
I knew it. Why do you think I was so adamant you needed to get tested? I knew I wasn't infertile. This serves you right, Lewis. You acted like a total jerk and trampled all over my feelings, destroying my future in one fell swoop. This is what's called poetic justice.
I had no idea this would happen. Joel, what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm begging you, please, will you just hold off on the compensation? I can't afford to pay you right now. I'm barely keeping my head above water as it is. Every penny counts, and right now I'm counting every single one just to make ends meet.
No can do. Didn't I already make it clear that your failure to manage your finances isn't my problem? I already filed my claim, which means your days are numbered. If you can't afford to pay me, I suggest you find a good loan shark. You don't get to destroy my life and get away with it, you low-life rat. Thanks to the help of my friend Hannah, who had experience of being betrayed after her husband cheated on her in the past, I was able to gather all the proof of Lewis's affair I needed to damn him to rights. With that, I was successfully able to put in my compensation claim. As for Lewis, the shock of finding out the kid he just spent 2 years raising wasn't his sent him into a stress spiral. He lost all of his hair and aged 10 years in the space of a few weeks. Apparently, his declining mental state has had an impact on his work, because he got fired from his job after getting a coworker in a headlock for calling him Baldy. Now that I live happily with my new family, I'm filled with gratitude that my low-life ex-husband showed me his true colors so I could do what I had to get away from him and move on to greener pastures. Thanks for watching, folks. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to prove what a boss you are by liking and subscribing. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We can't wait to see you again next time.